not exactly what I thought it would be. I got my house on a little piece of land. This is the place I'm gonna take my stand. But I keep living on dreams. One thing I know, that's the way it's gotta be. Am I living the American dream? I keep searching for that dream of me, hoping someday that I will see myself in American dream. Chance I get, you can't change nothing if you don't do that. I pay my taxes even when it hurts. Sometimes I think though it's just getting worse. Am I living the American
Not yet, baby, but I'm still working on it.
I keep searching for that dream of me.
Seems that dream's always an elusive little thing, keeps getting away from you, but baby, you gotta keep chasing it no matter what. Because I ain't about to give my shit up. Anyway, it is Tuesday, and I'm glad y'all are here. Jake Clayton and Stephanie Dean, first ones to jump in, the love of this family. Baby, I'm so happy y'all got out and enjoyed the sunshine today. Enjoyed life a little bit. Dorothy Tyndall is here. Irene Lambert. Jeanette Miller, thank you very much. Randy Peterson. Woo, pig, buddy. Yeah, it's a little windy today, buddy. Alex. Bart Larson is here. Gary Spring. Who Suck is here, and Bob K. Keith is here, thank you. And Gary Spring all the way up in Canada. Carol Lowe, Bruce Preston, Tony O. Linda Gallup, thank you so much. Been here for so long, darling. Thank you so much. Trudy Baxter, let me see. Michael K.Y. is here, so thank goodness. Anonia Seslick. I'm going to get it right yet, darling. Don't worry. And Mark, our Blue Dot greeter, I so appreciate you, buddy. Ah, shit. I got to get my shit going anyway. It is Tuesday. And not going to lie to you, the last few days have been extremely rough. And it is for any of us that have that occasion to have to stop and turn around and look down the road that you just came through and how long it took you to get where we are, all that kind of shit. Because in every one of us on that path, there's things that's going to make you laugh your ass off. And there are things that are going to make you well up, you know. They're part of us. Every one of us. I want you to know how important this Blue Dot family is to me. And what this Blue Dot family means to me. Because y'all were part of that road. It's been a little hard. 7, almost 8 years now. Been a rough road. But worth every step for the people that I've met and the people that have come into my life. I lost a lot, but I gained so much more. And I just wanted to say thank you to every one of you for being here. Donna Bonacosi, been here forever. Been here. I love you. I love you, baby. Thank you for being here. Anyway, enough of this mushy shit. let's get this shit going. Uh, John hadn't been in the news today. I know there was a bunch of news on the TV there about the trial down in Georgia, and Trump's trying to get the prosecutor and DA thrown off the case. Good luck with that shit, but they're trying their ass off, so we never know. Anyway, Bernadette, baby, how are you?
Hanging in there, John. 81.3% is better. Not quite as good as 100%, but
you're
I'm
working on.
still here.
That's right, baby. Don't. Indeed, Bernadette, we've all been concerned about you. Bernadette is not back up to 100%. As a matter of fact, I told her
No.
earlier she didn't have to be here, but she wanted to be here. And please, nobody light the fuse tonight. She can't handle that
Y'all
shit.
don't light
tonight.
me off,
Don't
okay?
light the fuse
I
tonight.
can't.
We'll save
I
that for
can't.
another night. But I'm so glad
Yeah.
to hear your voice, baby. Anyway, Michigan,
Thank you.
Yes, John.
how are you, darling?
I'm okay, but oh, Michigan.
Oh, Michigan.
Oh, yes.
Oh, Michigan. Today's the day.
I'm not surprised at all. I'm really not surprised.
Well,
Because
are you talking about the no confident vote?
well, that's part of what I'm going to talk about. There's a whole
All
bunch
right.
of stuff.
Well, start laying that shit out there so we can all enjoy it.
Well, this is the first year we've had an early presidential primary. It was just a presidential primary. Also, we had early voting, which is all new to our state. The new voting or the early voting didn't go over really well, but I am not surprised because there really was only 2 people to vote for, one on each ballot.
Right?
And then a lot of people are like, yeah, whatever. And the
Oh.
other part was I don't know if we needed a whole 10 days for our early voting the first year. We could have done it with just 3 days before, I think.
think?
But that's my opinion, and who needs that?
Well, I guess they're trying to cast a wide enough net. They're going to give everybody an opportunity, I guess.
I think they said about 78,000 people might have done early voting out of a state with 10.5 million people in it, and I don't know how many of those are registered voters.
Right.
So yeah, it's partly the I'm gonna say it's partly the MAGA thing where they're not gonna go do that. Brr, brr, brr. Whatever. They've
Yeah.
always got some thought on it.
It's
And
always
the
got-
other part is, and
What?
I don't blame them. I really don't. We have a huge Middle Eastern population
Yes.
in the metro area of Detroit, and we also have some over towards Ann Arbor, which would be the University of Michigan area. That's another large population area, and they are holding their vote for Biden.
Yeah.
And I understand
Talib
that's
is recommending they vote. What is it?
uncommitted was
confidence.
the choice.
Undecided. Yeah.
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 And
Something like that.
and I understand that it's a form of protest.
Right.
And as there was only 2 other people on that ballot, Marianne Williamson and Dean Phillips or Philip Dean, whatever his name is.
Right.
That was
Dean Phillips.
Yeah, and so there really wasn't anybody else to vote for on that ballot. It's not going to affect much other than hopefully, they take notice because this is a
Right.
form of protest and it should be noted.
And their protest should be noted, and their protest is totally understandable.
Totally
They
valid.
also need to know that Biden, from day
Uncommitted,
one,
that's what it was.
has been working on a 2-state solution, and he hopes to have a plan come to fruition here soon. Of course, if we want to stick the responsibility where it should be, everything that's wrong with the United States right now lies clearly in the hands of the Republican Party
Indeed.
and the do-nothing 118th House of
And the uncommitted vote,
Non-Representatives.
those people that are voting uncommitted today, guarantee your butt, come November, they're going to be voting for Joe Biden.
Yeah.
Because
Yes.
they're not going to put the hands of this country in.
Yeah,
in this maniac's hands.
I do believe that even if they don't vote for Biden, they're not going to be voting for Trump's dumbass.
There you
No.
go. I think that's
No,
the
they're
main
not.
big. That's what tells you a lot about what's going to happen in the future. Hey, I just I want to get something out of my mouth before I forget it because John's had a habit of the last few days of forgetting shit.
Oh,
I want to send
I
out
hope
a
they're, I
big
hope they're not
thank
your
you.
teeth.
No, yeah, no, I'm a T.
Okay, sorry.
I got it. I saw it on Facebook, and it was a message from John and Carolyn Majesco out in North Carolina. I just want to get that North out there because John evidently says South Carolina sometimes, but in North Carolina, and they put a notice out there that they are going. They called their local national Democratic National Committee there in Charleston, in Charlotte. Anyway,
Charlotte, North Carolina.
they are
Gotcha.
going to go to a meeting tomorrow. She wanted me to make sure that Bonita knows that. Coming in with a receipt there,
Bravo.
Bonita.
She's bringing her receipts.
That's it. She's bringing
Bravo.
her receipts, and that
Bonita
just
loves
tickled me
receipts.
because
That's a big
they sounded excited about it, and I'm telling you, it's the same way I felt when I went. You're not walking
Yes.
into a den of lions there, baby. You're walking into a group of people that are happy to see you and agree with damn near everything you have to say anyway. So you can't ask for that better situation.
Right
Let's
on.
get
Well,
everybody in the room here.
bravo and
Uh,
congratulations. And good move, you guys, for being
good
active
move.
in your neighborhood,
Outstanding.
in your state. And I'm sure they're gonna put you to
And
good work. Okay?
they're
So
in the
be
chat right
prepared.
now, so y'all give them a big
Right
thumbs
on.
up. And
Right
all
on.
right, let's get going here. Joe, how are you? Let's get Joe
I
in here
didn't
real
do
quick.
it.
yes, you did. I'm a witness.
Oh,
I already
Joe,
testified.
Yeah,
They
you
caught.
did
I
do
did.
we
it.
have
Yep.
video.
I raised my hand and all that shit. Yeah.
We have
Pointed you out,
pictures and
buddy.
we have video.
They had a
Oh,
lineup up there of pictures. I said, yeah, that's him.
that's that's exactly. I had a somewhat one-sided conversation with a MAGA lover, and I told them before you start speaking, there is video.
there's
That
video.
there's video and there's proof. Now show me yours.
Don't want to be perjuring yourself now.
No, no, and guess what? They said, well, you can stay with Joe Biden. I'm not going to deal with this and this and that. I said, okay,
I plan on it.
you didn't have anything to say.
No. I just said,
Okay,
yep,
that's
I'm
cool.
sticking with
You know,
Joe.
we
And by
will.
the
Thank
way,
you.
I'll pray
Thank
for
you
you.
for your permission. Sure.
Shit.
Not that
Anyway,
we
Joe,
needed it, but we appreciate it.
Well, I
good to
mean,
see you, brother.
precisely, they were claiming that everything that's going on is Joe Biden's fault, and I said, no, 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 no. It's you guys, Republicans, that did not do anything and have not done anything.
Nothing.
And
Oh, well, they're regurgitating what was fed to them early
Well,
this
Mike
morning.
Johnson's going to have something to look at now because there's talk in the House that they're going to try to put a bill up and bypass his ass
There is
on
a
aid.
method, and I can't think
Yeah,
of it right off the top of my head of how to
yeah.
get around Mike Johnson's little
There's a
squirrely
way.
ass.
Yes, there is.
And
that
so
shouldn't be
yeah,
too hard.
let them do that.
Well,
Well,
I want to see
jump
it.
2 feet and you're over
want
his
to see it.
head. So
Jump on his ass.
They just
Anyway,
call it a workaround, but it's got an official name. I don't know.
yeah, it's
there
some way
is
they can
there
get
is
the
a
bill
way to
around
work
him.
around him and bring this bill to
Yeah.
the floor and have it at least voted on. And then
And
those that say that they're for it will have to put their vote to the test. And
mhm.
yeah, we're taking names and kicking asses.
And
At
guess
the
who's
floor.
here in Texas? Guess who's here in Texas?
Oh, they're
Oh,
both going
pray
to be
tell.
there.
They're both.
Yes.
Oh yeah, both of them.
Unfortunately,
Oh yeah,
yeah,
both going to be down at the floor same day.
yeah.
Same day.
But
Yep.
but they're going to be like 300 and something miles apart. But I wish they had faced off at the border.
I would have liked it. Have some of that high
Oh
noon
yeah,
music playing in the background.
yeah,
Okay.
Something like that.
That
absolutely.
little
Let's get
spaghetti
Mitch into
western music.
spaghetti
Dueling
western type
banjo
thing.
music.
I want it. Yeah, really. How you doing, Mitch?
Oh, okay.
Good. How's
been,
Julie and the family? Everybody getting over the funk a little bit, maybe?
Yeah, we're feeling a little
By
better
the
today.
way,
Thank
Good.
you,
if
Miss.
you give me a moment, Mitch, thank you, Timothy. It's called a discharge position, and he says, but it does
I
take a
see.
long time. Okay,
Discharge petition. Oh well, we're gonna see what happens.
and that's the workaround. in the House
See?
of
You can always
Non-Representatives.
count on our Blue Dot
Okay.
family in that chat to
Compared
be
to
They are
truthful.
Stalin.
knowledgeable, aren't
They
they?
stay on.
Thank
They
goodness
stay
for
on top
that.
of shit. Yes, they do. Yes,
Yes.
they do. Thank goodness somebody is. I mean, I know y'all are. You and Miss Chick, y'all know how much I lean. I ain't done shit in the last 2 days.
And
Haven't
that's
had a
okay.
thought in my head except shit I wish wasn't there, and it's hard to
Right.
get through. So when I turned on the camera, right before I had just heard some more bad news. So sometimes it comes, baby.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Well,
Mitch,
yeah. Let me tell you
what?
what's not Joe Biden's fault.
What's not Joe Biden's fault, Mitch?
most
It
everything.
is not Joe Biden's fault that a grand jury, and a jury found that Donald Trump was likely to have committed crimes and indicted him for those
Joe
crimes.
didn't do that. Joe didn't.
And I'm sorry, the situation in Israel is not Joe Biden's fault, and I
Not Joe
believe
Biden's fault.
right,
And
and I
thank you.
believe that his power to do anything about it is extremely limited, and I think he is using his influence in the international community very wisely in the way that he's going about it, trying to build consensus for a two-state. I just want to say, John, your volume is pretty low again tonight. You think you can adjust it a little bit? Because everybody else is coming in. You're coming in a little weak.
It's about as best as I can do. It's up to 100 right now.
All right, well, we need to adjust that.
Yeah,
over
I'll
100.
let
Put that
I'll
mic
let
in that
Travis.
beard.
That's what it
Yeah.
is.
Stay in
He
front of it.
keeps telling me, Dad,
But-
you got to have your head right there.
Now,
I'll
we
try to
actually
make-
met. We actually met Representative Tlaib when
Did
we
you?
were in Detroit for Bernie Sanders rally, and we had a little time to talk. And she's an extremely nice, very well-intentioned person,
Right.
but she is barking up the wrong tree.
Right.
Part of what caused the problems in Israel right now is due to Donald Trump. Ask me how.
His move.
Because he just couldn't stand it. He just had to have them move the U.S. embassy from Tel Aviv to Jerusalem.
And that kicked a lot of people right in the shins right there.
Right?
There was a
And I
reason
can tell
our
you,
embassy was not there.
He did it for the wrong reasons. He did it because Echo, stop. Sorry.
The timer?
Yeah, the timer's off. Dinner
There
time.
you go.
And, he didn't do that to benefit the Israelis or the Zionists or the Jewish people. He did it to benefit evangelical Christian nationalists.
That's and who are his backers? That's who they
correct.
are. That's who they are.
And
So,
I
yeah.
assume that everything he does either comes from one of two sources. These ultra wealthy, ultra right wing Christian nationalist bastards, or Vladimir Putin.
Or both.
And there's nothing that Vladimir Putin loves more than turmoil in the Middle East, because he profits directly from that.
Yeah. What's that one, Rock? Yeah, he's satisfying both the white Christian nationalists in this country and Putin. And he's trying real hard, in my opinion, to kiss Putin's ass. And that's how come I'm a bit worried about the Ukraine funding.
I think I have a feeling that
Didn't
things are
didn't
going to be
he
okay.
also have a settlement built over in the West Bank after some fashion of his name? He did. I remember
They
that.
said, for example, that they're going to build another settlement for 3,000 people as punishment to what's going on in Gaza.
You're not going to get a
he's gonna
two-state solution as long as you get those settlements in the West Bank.
Right.
Where else are you going to put Palestine?
He's going to again break international law, disobey the United Nations.
He's a fucking asshole.
He is a fucking asshole. And they're going to build. I personally, as
I
a
hear the
Jew,
wisdom
who's,
in the
by the way,
background.
not a Zionist, I'm just a regular, normal Jew. There's nothing more offensive to me than having people do this in the name of us. And I say, fuck Netanyahu. He's no better than Trump. He's a criminal. He's corrupt. He is as corrupt as you can imagine. And the Zionists
would I be correct if I said that the way the white Christian nationalists in this country support Trump It is the what? I'm sorry, you just said it. Damn it.
The Haredim, the Hasidim. Yes, you're absolutely right.
Yes,
I see where you're going.
that support Netanyahu, the
Yep.
extremist of the right on that side.
Correct.
There you go. Yeah,
Wasn't
that's the best way to
Netanyahu
look at it.
trying to disassemble the Supreme Court over there? Wasn't
He wanted to modify the Supreme Court to weaken their ability to punish him.
Yes,
Period.
because he's doing
Yeah,
everything
you
that
wanna
he
do that if
can
you-
right now
if your ass
to
is in a
stay
bind.
out of prison, just like somebody else we know.
Yeah, it seems to be a thing, doesn't it? Now people here might
No, it's not a thing, Josh.
understand
It's
things
corruption. It's corruption at its highest.
at the
Okay,
highest
it's
level.
not a thing. It is a.
Hey.
It is. We're watching the same corrupt spirit in two different people in two different countries.
Two different countries,
Do the
same
same
thing.
fucking thing.
Let me
Same
let me
fucking thing.
let me send out a quick thank you to the Cats Minion who just came in with a $10 donation and said, in rural North Carolina, MAGA has dumped Fox. Oh, good. They are AM radio junkies, and that is some crazy ass shit. Yes, it is. Go tune into your local AM station and hear some talk radio. Yes, Cats Minion, thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Oh my
Yeah,
God,
you
if you
go
could
to right wing
stand it.
talk radio, and boy, howdy shit, hold on to your britches. What's that, Mitch?
That's where your buddy Michael Horst came. What is his name? Your congressman?
Michael Cloud. Yeah.
Michael Cloud.
Yep,
That's where he
came
got
right out
his
of, Yep.
right out of the AM radio, East Texas AM radio crowd.
Yeah, he
Pack of fucking
nowadays he
lunatics.
just hides in his office until he's told which way to vote. I can look on my iPad app there, which slips on my vote.vote.org, whatever, and track his votes. His votes. He votes exactly the way the party tells him to vote. Other than that, he probably stays in his office and or walks around acting. You never see him on TV saying anything. Like a lot of congressmen, they like just sitting in the background doing as little as they have to satisfy their constituents and screw everything else. They got to ride for life, baby.
Like
Ain't
they
that
care.
sad? Term limits, I'm telling you. Anyway, let's
Well,
not be rude.
let's be careful, because here's my argument against term limits.
What?
Term limits gave us Donald J. Trump. Because if they were not presidential term limits, Barack Obama would have won election in
Would have been
2016
a
in an
third term.
absolute crushing landslide.
Ain't it the truth?
Yeah, but we
Ain't
might
it the
not
truth?
have ever gotten rid of a Bush.
That's true. That's true. And we couldn't have had a finer president come along after that bullshit with W.
Yeah.
That's when I started using my voice, was under W. I waited to kick it in the ass when Trump come along because I thought W was the worst that y'all could do. But oh no, y'all dug a little deeper and pulled out Donnie Boy. And that
He
was
just
the
looks
straw.
like the drunk uncle is all now.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, he sits
He's
in the
like the
background.
drunk uncle who doesn't drink. That's what the scariest shit is.
Man, still can't find
No,
a
I meant
door.
W.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
wow.
could, yeah. Halliburton did very well. Cheney did very well in that war. Anyway, Aussie Dave,
Trump
are
is
you in
the
there, buddy?
creepy guy down in a van down by the river.
Yeah. Oh shit. Aussie, are you with
Yeah,
us?
mate. How you
How
going?
you doing?
Yes, yes. All right, guys. How's everyone down there? Or
Oh, we're
up
doing
there?
fine. How
We're in
are
the
we
bottom,
looking
aren't we?
from up from down there? Are we
Ah,
looking
ugly.
any better, buddy? Come on.
No, ugly.
Ugly, huh?
What looks bad is everyone's talked about the Justice Department, how slow they've been, one, getting off the mark with this shit and making this case more easily to delay for Trump. Because they feel if Garland had acted 6 months earlier, Trump could not have used election interference because he would have been charged before he said he was running for election.
Well, he would have
So
used it
charge
anyway
him.
You know
because
what?
he declared his
He's been used.
right after
Exactly. He's
the
been
election.
using that shit since before he even fucking got out of office.
Yeah, he already declared
you
his
know-
presidency.
Most people give
Or
him
even
huge
left.
amounts of money. He doesn't have
So-
to say where he
But
spends it.
There is a call, I believe, in America, or people who are not happy with Garland anyhow. But certainly over here, it's a conversation. The other thing I wanted to bring up is everyone's talking about these camps, and we're saying like the re-education camps, like the Nazis had, and Netanyahu is talking about having these camps to re-educate people. Let's face it, and what's been said in America, by the way, with blood control, these camps to me, from the outside looking in, look like they're birth camps. They're breeding camps, meaning that you send people to these camps that are either pregnant, going to get pregnant, or are dissidents in their mind, but they're controlling what, with the IVF, they are controlling who's going to be born in America. That's what it looks like to us.
Oh, you're talking
It's
about.
like,
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I got a little confused. You're talking about the Alabama decision here.
Yeah.
Oh, that has
Yeah.
really riled up a lot of people. But you see who it riled up a lot? The Republicans have all of a sudden went, "Oh, wait a minute, bullshit. We can't do this." And that's where Trump came out with his little statement, and other Republican leaders around the country after Tommy shit came out and made an idiot of himself in his own state. They
let's put
went
it this
too
way.
far.
I feel that these camps will be full of black people, Hispanic people, not many white
Yeah, we're not
Americans
going to
will
let
be in
camps
these.
here, Dave.
No,
This country is
no,
not going
no.
to sustain that.
No, what did Trump call him? What did Trump call him? He said, this. I mean, he said this 2 years ago, by the way, and he's been pushing this. It's their camps. They're I can't remember the words he used, guys. I'm sorry, but it made it sound like you go there if they assess that you got a mental issue because you spoke up against the government, like Putin does, and you're gone. You don't get fall out of the window. You just go to these camps, and they re-educate you.
No,
They
I
have
wouldn't
Nazi
worry
that
about
would
Germany.
be
them damn
me.
camps, Ozzy Dave, because here's what's going to happen. Trump ain't getting his ass in that
Yeah,
fucking
there's the
office.
number one
There will
thing.
be no fucking camps.
I believe that. I believe that Trump
Okay,
can't win.
so
It's
we're
a
done
talking
talking
point.
about the camps, right?
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
done talking about the
Because
camps.
happen.
The other
Yeah,
big
that's
thing
not
is
gonna
that did you notice?
Go ahead. Aussie
Hello.
Dave makes a valid point. Although I would like to point out that the people they want to be breeding and constantly pregnant are not the brown people or the white people. That's not what this is about. What they are attempting to do, in my mind, is making sure there are many more stupid people than smart people.
There you go.
Oh, wouldn't
That's
that be
what's going
convenient?
Dumbing down.
The
dumbing them
dumbing down
down.
of America, baby. Yeah.
More dumb.
Yes.
They need that for their cult.
Do you know that in the
Lord,
entire European Union, of all the countries in the European Union,
Right.
math and science are required for a high school graduation?
Dare you
Yeah.
say
You have to have
an
you
actual
have to
education, you
understand.
mean?
Yes.
Yeah. The ones they used to
Did you
teach in
see
this
it?
country.
And I'm
You
sure
see
it's
the
that way in
executive order?
Australia too, right,
It
Ozzy?
is, Mitch. Yes, it
And
is,
I would
Mitch.
like to inform
Thank
you guys, as a grandparent who just helped her 8th grade student work on his freaking science project for the last week and a half while I'm sick in bed. We're working on it, y'all.
What a grandma.
Some of
What a
us ain't
grandma.
letting our students go just, to the
And
camps.
Dominic
Not gonna happen.
is a prime example of when family is involved in your kid's life. We have no doubt there are great things ahead in Dominic's life. This whole Blue Dot family is vested in that boy. He's getting to be a teenager now. Son of a gun.
Yeah,
man.
he'll be 14 next month.
I know it, man. No, I meant
Yes.
a teenager, not just 13. And look at me, I added a number.
No, I said
We're
14.
talking about another phase of life, Bernadette. You better
Yeah.
hold on, dear.
Yay, I just bought that boy some new shoes with
There
the
you
help of
go.
some Blue Dot friends.
There
Okay,
you
they
go.
was large and in charge. Okay,
That's what
There's some
that's
big
what
feet going on there.
that's what family does, baby. That's what family
Yes.
does. And thank you, Corey Barton. Speaking of family, came in with a $5 donation right there. Corey,
Bless you.
thank you, brother. I appreciate it tremendously. Thank you.
I bring up the border. I noticed an article today that there's a pile of Texans, Democratic Texans or I don't know who they are. They didn't say they were Dems
Tell me what
or
they're doing, and I'll
Republicans.
tell you.
They are confronting Fox Newsmax, defending not attacking Trump for coming down, saying you're going to do no good down here, you're going to cause problems, keep away. they are very much Texans saying there's nothing wrong with the border. What the fuck are you talking about? There's
You
no
know,
mass climbings over the wall. There's no tunnels
no,
being
there's
dug, and
not.
there's no fighting. But
I
that's
do
the
not
impression the
live on the
Republic.
border. I live on what used to be the border. The border used to be in my backyard, and I'd be in Mexico. But no, I don't see that. And I've traveled all the way over to Catula and down around the border and stuff. I don't see this. I see it on the news. And are there massive amounts of people coming across trying to get? Yes. Why? Well, look south, baby. Things aren't too good in South America in a lot of places. We could do a better job of helping there. We could. But don't think that this can't be solved, because this country relies heavily on immigration. We've talked about it a lot of times. You want to start paying, $5 for a peach or something. That's what it brings to you. That's what it brings to all of us. It runs that machine, especially in agriculture. Hell, down here, every time there's a raid at a meat packing plant, you can see hundreds of them coming out of that plant. They're going to all be deported. Why were they there? Because that job was there, and the business was all too willing to pay a little less on the line. It's everywhere, baby. This country relies heavily on immigration.
Yes,
It brings
yes.
us
Well,
the life
see,
we have.
everyone says, with these people come over here or over there and do the work that the average white American doesn't want to do. They do those jobs that everyone puts last on their bucket list as a job.
Yeah,
they will come
they
and
really
do it,
do. Yes,
and they'll
they're
take
hardworking,
low pay
dedicated
for it,
too.
and they don't
You know?
ask a lot of money.
No, they're
You
not
know,
coming over here to get on some welfare list or something else. Everyone coming over here,
no,
they're looking for one thing: a job. They want a
Yeah.
job. They want a life,
Well,
and that's why they came here.
but if you listen to the maggots, they'll say that they're
Oh,
coming over here to vote for Joe Biden.
oh! If every
correct.
one of them has a knife in their mouth and blood dripping from their lips, every one of them.
Yeah.
If you
And
listen to them,
new shoes. They all got new shoes.
oh, all got new shoes on. Yeah, brand new shoes. It's
Yeah,
ridiculous how they
That's it. But they
demonize
scrape
people.
up so they don't, when they cross the border, they don't look so new anymore.
They quote numbers out of their ass on TV sometimes. I don't know where they're getting them. I
Well,
don't think.
here's what I
Yeah.
want to bring up on that. I love to Fox and Newsmax this week twice cut off Trump during his speeches at rallies
I read
because,
about
and then
that. I did not see it,
the
but
bloke,
good.
the anchor comes in and says we can't support blah blah blah, and then what's the guy that works for Fox that gave an interview on him a couple of weeks ago where Trump said he sat down and had a one-on-one bar, but he certainly turned around and said, "Hang on, Mr. Trump, you did lose the election." Well, it depends what votes you count. And he
No.
said, no, but it was checked by, he said 50 judges or 50 courts, and you did lose. And, you made a statement that petrol is $6 a gallon now, thanks to Biden, but it's only $3.40. Where do you get your numbers from? And Trump just went silent for 10 seconds and thought, where do I fucking go here? And then now, I believe, some of the MAGA
We all
movement
know where he
has
gets his numbers from, right out of his
had a
ass.
shot at Fox. They're all dumping Fox, apparently, which is a good thing. But
Good.
Newsmax and Fox are very aware now. I think the $800 million had something to do
Yeah, I
with it.
think
But
that had a little
Fox had to
something to
pay
do
out.
with it. That judgment
You
against
think?
their
I
ass.
think it's more
Yeah.
like Fox is dumping Trump's dumbass because he keeps
You
lying
reckon?
and he
He
keeps making
keeps
them
lying.
have to pay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Well, no, he's right. No
because
one's.
all them trials
Everyone
ain't
else is
over with
paid.
yet.
Trump's had so many fines and so many rulings against him, and other
I think
companies
he
have,
met his
all
Waterloo.
because of Trump. And
I
Trump has
think he met
paid
his
nothing
Waterloo
out.
in New York,
Everyone
buddy.
else has paid the fines.
500 billion,
Fun,
500 million, $500 million is a lot of fucking money.
Harlan
That's
Crow
Fox.
gonna cough up that money?
The
I mean,
interest
Harlan
on
Crow
that
could.
nah.
Yeah,
too.
what's a billion to Harlan Crow? Nothing.
So could
Come on,
Elon
baby.
Musk. So could Elon Musk.
Yeah, Elon
Elon
Musk could
Musk could
step
put it.
up and do it. So I
Oh,
bet
I
your
Because
know
ass
it's
that
only
Donnie's
fucked
out.
up
He's trying
Elon
out there.
Musk.
This wire's bothering the shit out of me.
Well, don't
You
touch
know,
it.
as Harlan
Oh,
Harlan
they went
Crow is, finagling our Supreme Court and making sure it works for his best interest. Elon Musk is trying to create policy with his platform, especially in the area of military security, and he needs to be
Oh, he
stopped.
wants to be the best friend of the military-industrial complex. He wants to be the man.
No, he wants to
He's
create.
just a
He
madman.
wants to create policy as he's sitting up here telling us in America and telling the Pentagon we should just pull out of Ukraine and let Russia have it, because he don't want to sell Starlink to Ukraine. They're losing. He'd rather give it to the Russians.
He wants to give it to Russia.
Russia,
Complete the circle, I guess.
Yeah, I was
Hey,
about
I'm
to say
telling
that,
you,
Mitch.
that's
This
exactly
fucking
what I
Russian
see.
thing.
It's embedded in the Republican Party now. It's all about Russia. That's how come we're having such a hard time trying to get funding through for Ukraine. Is because in Donnie's, he just wants to hand it over to kiss Putin's ass as a gift, as a token
I don't
here,
think it's a gift.
boss.
It's a quid pro quo. There's no gift.
He's going to get something
Yeah.
for it. Yeah.
Well,
He
it
wants
does
that, he
the-
wants
I think
that
it's
tower.
the
He wants that
GOP
tower in
stands for
Moscow.
GOP stands for government of Putin.
Yeah, that's about it
Yeah.
right now.
Yep.
Ain't it?
Yep.
We're not
Yep.
wrong.
Hard to argue.
Didn't Joe Biden call everybody together for this week to talk about funding for?
Yeah, he did.
I'm sorry,
We had a
Joe, say
little
that again.
gathering
Well,
here.
Didn't Joe Biden call everybody in, Senate and Congress to
Today.
get this done?
Today.
He had a meeting today of the
Yes.
top four
Yeah.
leaders
Mike
of
Johnson
both
and
houses,
Hakeem Jeffries, Chuck
and
Schumer,
Schumer and
Mitch McConnell.
Mitch the Glitch.
Mitch the Glitch is up in there.
Easy
They had
now.
a big meeting today.
Not you, Mitch.
It wasn't, the report I saw coming out wasn't exactly, fireworks and yippee, but it wasn't a no either. I think Mike Johnson, this is going to be an issue for Mike. He's
Mike
got to
stood
do
alone,
something.
from what I understood.
He's in that
Even
same
Mitch
position.
The Glitch was yeah.
He's in the same
Mike,
position
they all
Kevin
stood against
McCarthy was
him.
in. Kevin
Yes.
McCarthy is the same position. What are you going to do? Put your cards on the table, baby. Because if they don't like it, they're going to kick your ass out, and we're going to be looking for somebody else again. I think that's just
And not only
the
that,
way the Republicans
but, the
eat up the
budget is
clock.
coming up here in a few days.
Yeah. Let me catch up here. I got Joseph Martinez, who came in with a $5 donation and said, keep the good fight up. Indeed, brother, that's why we're here. And Bob K came in with $2 and said, got my second shirt. Oh, got your second shingles shot so far. So I'm done with that. Well, thank goodness I got them
Right
too, because
on.
I lived with that shit. And buddy, you
Yes.
don't, once is enough with that crap. And Ed
Oh,
Beatty
wow, we
Jr.
got-
came in with $5 and said, Alex Jones is a crybaby. He is.
Broke ass
He is.
crybaby.
He's a broke ass
Don't-
crybaby.
Don't
Well-
don't mention shingles again, because I looked up at the top of my house and I'm going to have to do that. Replace
Yeah,
my
well, you need to go to
shingles.
the doctor and get the shot, the shingle shot, Joe. That's why the roof is going to leak. Get your ass down to the doctor, because it takes 2 shots and you got to get both of them. Then the roof will be just fine.
Well, I got 2 cheeks and they can aim at each one.
Yeah, they're not looking at your cheeks, buddy.
Ooh.
But your arms are going to be pretty damn sore. It's a pretty potent
Lord.
shot.
No, they're looking at your wallet, Joe. They're looking
Yeah,
at your
that's-
wallet.
Yeah, how much money you got?
Oh, they can look all they want. All they're going to find is bills.
Oh, I'm telling you, when you start
Did
getting-
you hear that
Go ahead.
Trump's sneakers may be illegal? Did you hear that?
What dare you say?
Because apparently, Louis Vuitton owns the patent for red soled sneakers, and
Not
other
Louis
companies that.
Vuitton.
Louboutin.
Louboutin.
Christian
Louis
Louboutin.
Vuitton.
Louboutin.
Well,
Really?
apparently, they're making noise of saying, they've offended our patent. So I don't know whether it's going to go, but apparently, they own the patent for that red soled.
Here's the thing
sneaker.
about patents. In order to own a patent, you must defend it. And Louboutin has been very aggressive about defending his designs. And There's no way that they're not going to go out. It is my prediction that these sneakers will never be made, and these poor saps are never going to see a nickel, nothing.
They
I
are
agree.
on back order.
Could you imagine
And
what kind of stupid son of a bitch do you have to be? $400, right?
400.
That's a lot of money.
U.S. money, U.S. dollars.
And with a clause in the purchase agreement that there's no refunds, no this, no that, no matter
Right.
what, whether it's nuclear war or whatever, you lose your money if you don't get the
And they're
sneakers.
promising them for August.
Yeah, yeah.
Well,
That's
they,
what
never
I-
see the
yeah.
light
they
of
deserve
day.
everything they
That's
get.
what I'm saying. Nate, and one of them, have been produced yet. I guess the pair he had in his hand, a couple pair for display, that he
this
had
is a
probably
Stephen
pay
Miller
up front
thing.
for. Huh?
This
Well,
is all
there's-
Stephen
there's-
Miller. This is
it's
all
the
Stephen Miller.
same-
Never.
Ugly ass gold sneakers. You could go right
Yeah.
now on AliExpress
Give me a moment.
for
Give me a moment.
$8. $8.
Give me a moment.
And you can buy
Give me a
golden
moment.
amaze
Go,
sneakers.
go ahead, Bernadette.
Because I got something to say about this bullshit right here.
I just don't like
Let
that
me- let
fuse,
me
girl.
tell everybody, if Trump thinks that black people are going to vote for him because he has 91 felony
Was there anything more?
indictment charges, and
Well,
or because he sells some fucking Chinese pleather gold
Gaudy
lame
ass?
shoes,
Yeah,
okay?
because that's
he
who he
thinks for
thinks you
1
are,
minute
Bernadette.
that if black people are stupid enough to believe that when he stands up in front of them, it says the lights are so bright that all I can see is black people,
That's it.
and that's funny. Okay,
It
if
is.
he
It
thinks
is stupid.
that
And
black
that's how
people
he
will
shows
vote
it.
for him
there goes the pin.
because
They
he
love me
says
because I've been
this
persecuted.
kind
I've been
of
arrested.
shit. I got news for that fat fucking
Bernadette,
orange son of
Bernadette,
a
calm down,
goddamn
baby.
bitch. No,
Calm
I'm
down.
not gonna calm down because
Your
I've been
lungs.
so insulted by that fucking asshole for the last time. I'm done with him. Fuck Trump.
Fuck Trump. She
I
said fuck
second that
Trump.
emotion.
So
No,
let's
he
all
eat
agree on that
a
right there.
McDonald's and get the fuck off of this planet with his fat
Baby,
ass.
I'm just worried about you. I don't want you to get all upset now.
Boom.
Yeah.
You know your condition, so please. Don't give them lungs a break. Yes, I know it. That
No,
F-bomb in the
because
corner's got you. They already
I'm
did.
so
Trump.
sick of hearing his shit that
Made
he
it off.
thinks that black people are going to get up there and vote with him just because he's got indictments. Fuck you, you fat ass. I hope
And
they
that's
drop
racism.
the drill on you. Okay?
If you want to see a display of racism, that's it, by an ignorant man who would use that as a selling point. Oh, I'm just like them. No, brother.
Yeah.
No.
I hope he turned off everybody.
Somebody,
Well, how many were
somebody
there?
just, you know what they need to do?
I'm
They
sorry.
need to tell him.
The bomb
They
went off
need to.
on that one. And
They
I
don't need to
apologize to everybody in the chat right now who's sending in super chats, and I can't type straight to say thank you. So thank you all right now. Thank you all.
What super chats? The ones that already did, right?
No,
No.
What?
the next.
I
four
see
that
nothing
you're
on my
gonna get.
screen over here. Look, I'm pointing at this screen over here. This is where I'm supposed to see if somebody makes a donation before it pops up on the screen and before it pops up over here where I read the comment. I'm not.
Doesn't matter,
Uh-oh.
John.
Now,
They have powers.
my
That's
John
all I'm
moved the
saying
wire.
is
He
they
moved
have
the
powers,
wire.
evidently. I don't.
cracked 8 balls got another crack in it because that motherfucker pissed me off.
Hey, y'all see that we have a new shirt, and that's why right there, what you just heard. There's one. Oh shit! 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the new shirt we have. And if you see that fuse go down to that box and all them things exploded, you see that last one in the corner over there at the bottom on the right hand side. Fuck Trump. I think that's what Bernadette.
Fuck Trump.
That's what it is. Let me catch
Hey, we're
up
going to go
because
have
all
our
of-
dinner. Love
Oh,
you all,
Mitch.
Blue Dots, Tom, Bernadette.
Love you too,
you're my,
Mitch.
Bernadette,
Yes, babe.
you're my
Bon
hero.
appetit.
Thank
You're my
you,
hero.
Mitch. I love you. You know that from
Take
my
care.
heart.
Love you, everybody. See you guys
Bon
later.
appetit.
Julie, y'all have a wonderful night. Thank you for coming in. And let me see. Let me thank Keith Thompson. That Marine came in with $2, said, 2 for blue. Thank you very much. And Mitch Goldstein just walked out the room, came in with $5, said, Foxtrot, uniform, Charlie, Kilo, Tango, Romeo, uniform, Mike, Papa. What'd he say? Fuck Trump. That's what it said. We got to read it just the way it is. And Locomotion came in with a $3 donation. Locomotion, thank you. And Joseph Martinez came in with a $5 donation and said, just more proof these billionaires are selfish. Oh, baby. They want it all. They want it all. And they're willing to pay for it.
Can I,
Donnie's the
can I say,
there's another one coming, John.
Really?
Yes.
all right, before it gets here, I want to say welcome, Sweden, to the NATO. We've now got
Yes.
Sweden in NATO,
Yeah.
which is a
Who
great
do we got
thing.
to thank for that? Who do we got to thank for that?
Hungary, isn't it? Hungary was holding it up, weren't they?
They were.
Well, we can thank Joe Biden for that.
Yeah, we can
Yeah.
thank
Oh,
Joe
yeah,
Biden
he
for getting
arranged
them in
it.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was Viktor Orban who was holding it up. Yeah, Hungary, a NATO member.
I'm getting
Think
hungry.
about that shit. I'm telling you, watch where the Republican Party is going, because that's the direction, baby. Shut up and drink your vodka. That's what they want here, so they can just control it all. And I want to thank Virginia Thomas Alice Ice, a.k.a. known as Ice Dragon, came in with a $5 donation and said, love you, Mr. John. Well, baby, Virginia, I love you back for that. Thank you very much. But more importantly, thank you for being here. If you weren't concerned, if you weren't emotionally vested in our country, you would not be here. You would not be in that chat. You would not be in this room if you weren't genuinely concerned about your country and wanting to make it right, fix the repair all the damage of the last 8 years that it's done to this country, because it's done damage. And it affects our lives. And I saw that, how this man has affected my personal life.
It affects your country.
Yes, it affects all of us. All of us.
In a big way.
And he seeks to
world's
continue
eye.
to do it. What is that, Dave?
You
I'm
are
sorry.
supposed to be the leaders. The president of the United States is normally known as the leader of the free world. There's no free world with Donald Trump. It's you pay. You pay for everything, and when you do pay it, you may not get it. So it's just false hopes you get with Donald Trump. He tells you what you want to hear, or the uneducated want to hear. He feeds the fire. He's no different than a fire stoker in a steam train. Look, everything they have done, and no one's ever sort of said, look at this big picture. Everything they're going after Biden for is exactly the same as what Trump went down for. I mean, the interference with Ukraine and all that. Trump done that with that perfect fucking phone call, which we all know was a
everything
gangster
that ever
call.
came out of his mouth is perfect.
So let's charge Biden. Biden was something worse in Ukraine. And, then the impeachment. Let's impeach Biden. Everything Trump is, their deflection and projection is so obvious. And we're just hoping within the world, because this is about world peace, because he will start a war or team up with Putin, or
he'll team up with Putin. He'll hand Ukraine over and then say, what did he say about the Baltic states? Do whatever the hell you want.
Taiwan will be taken over.
In the way of anything that Putin wants to do. Nothing.
It's going to be. It will be a new triangle of death, being Putin, Trump, and not necessarily China, but the Arabs. The Arabs are in the background here doing some nasty shit. And they're pushing a lot of it as well.
Sometimes you might, and please, $2 to Colin Allred. That's the guy we're trying to get Ted Cruz out of my house with. It is man, shit. I shouldn't have stopped on Colin Allred. Had a wonderful thought in my head. It was going to go, and then I hit that button and remembered. Oh, Colin Allred. That's the guy that's running against Ted Cruz. But who the people I elect affects you. Who you elect affects me. This ball of wax with the Republican Party, we can all see what direction they're doing, what Donald Trump has done to this country. Not only against families, friends, everything. Every one of us, our lives changed when he became president. In one manner or another, we were all affected by this bullshit. And the only way we're going to get it back to where it was is to somehow bring this country back together, while this man is still trying to drive that wedge just as deep as he can get it. It's up to us, baby. This is our fight. Every one of us. Nobody stays in the bunker, baby. Everybody on the line.
Let's not call it hush money. Let's not call any of these criminal cases against Trump, especially the one in Manhattan, hush money. It sounds like it's just like a parking ticket. It's not fucking hush money. It's fraud, right? The hush money was the key in the door.
The fraud is why Donnie has to pay $450 some odd million.
Not hush money.
Not hush
Pay
money.
all the hush money you want,
Fraud.
Donnie, but don't commit crime in purpose of that hush money. So guys, and everyone calls him Trump. He's a defendant. He's not Donald Trump anymore. He's defendant Trump. He's not ex-President Trump anymore. He's a criminal defendant Trump.
He's citizen Trump, and he needs
nothing
to be treated
more.
just like every one of us would be treated.
Right.
The problem that I see in the justice system here, and why we're seeing this long, slow march, it's money, baby. If you have money, you can delay justice. If you don't, hold on to your britches, baby. It's going to come fast. And that is an unfair... Just wait. I got to do some things. Okay. I want to thank Art Sci, who came... Art and Science, baby. Came in with a $5 donation. Thank you very much. Louis Russo came back with another $10 and said, fuck Trump. Super chat won't let me spell it out. Love you, Bernadette. I know they won't, but we read it just the way it's intended. We know
My buddy Louis.
There you go. And Blue Dot Greeter, our buddy Mark, who does so much in the chat. I hope y'all appreciate what Mark does so much. He came in with a $2 donation, said, we need the song, John, and indeed we do. And Nikki Oliver came in with $2. Thank you very much. And thank you, Nikki. I was going to play the song a minute ago when we was talking about Donnie again, because the one thing the Republicans really need to do is just tell him outright.
I just need you to shut the fuck up, cause nobody asked you, bitch.
Nobody asked you, bitch.
I need you to shut the fuck up, bitch. Shut the fuck up, bitch. Just shut the fuck up, bitch. Shut the fuck up, bitch. Bow, bow, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Bow, bow, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Bow, bow, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Bow, bow.
Yeah, that's
All
it,
right.
baby.
If
And
I
I always
didn't
want
have
to say
two
thank you,
left
Tim Cormal, for giving me that song. I love it.
Yeah.
Should have
If I
another
didn't
one
have two
coming
left
up.
feet, I'd be dancing.
Another one, there it is. Leslie B came in with a $10 donation and said, all I can say is, if you love America, if you cherish democracy, if you believe in freedom, vote blue. And there's the message of this show and this party and this family, is if we care about each other, if we care about this country, if we care about all the shit that you see, vote blue, baby. Vote blue, because that red part over there, they want to drive it straight off into the sea. They're going to float this shit over to Russia and hand it over to us in a sack. Drink your vodka.
And there are a few converts from the Republican Party who are going to vote.
They are
blue.
And I want, and I can only hope, because the only time I ever hear from this old boy is on TikTok when I post my videos. Russ, if you're out there, I appreciate the exchange. Russ sent me condolences on the death in our family. This is a guy who is a Republican and started out months and months and months ago with shit. And over these months, we have developed a friendship. Every time I post a video on TikTok, I go to look to see if Russ made a comment. Now, he probably won't hear this, because I don't think he listens to the live show. But he watches every video I put out. And the last one I put out, he just put, he liked it. He didn't make a comment. He just liked it. Baby, I'm working hard with Russ, because in my mind, Russ represents the divide that we're going to have to somehow break in this country, in our families, in our lives. This has got to go away. I think we can all look back at a time when national politics was important, but it didn't consume your life. You didn't feel like the very existence of your country was on the line. People were in control of that shit. Everything's going to be fine. They're going to argue. We're going to get a decision. We'll move forward. But the dynamics have changed. The paradigm has changed. We can't look at it through the same glasses we used to. We have to look at this in a different way, because Donald Trump has brought into the Republican Party that mold that is trying to grow in this country that supports people like Russia. They want to install Donnie as the Putin
And
of
that's why
America.
we gotta stop this shit out with the
We do.
resounding. We don't want your fucking ass in our White House.
Don't come in
Vote
here with that shit.
blue.
That's what the
Come
story is.
this year, November. It's very important. We got Super Tuesday coming up with primaries, and it's important to get your candidate picked out. Yeah, we all know who our candidate is. Do we have a choice? Yeah, we got some options out there. But you know what? Ain't nothing better than what's going on right now. President Biden is doing such wonderful things for this country that he should be given another term, because the man is clearly
He's
conscious
working for it,
about
baby.
what he's doing.
And he's made big things in this country happen. The economy is
Big
turning
things.
around. Things are getting better. Yeah. Biden's not. You know what I like here lately? He's stepping up the attack, baby.
And
He's
he
stepping
ain't
up.
giving up. That's
No.
what's happening. And I take 81 over 91 any fucking day.
Any day. But we're gonna.
You
I
know
do.
what?
I am getting more
Biden's-
optimistic about November.
Biden's-
I really am.
Biden's
ahead,
good
Ozzy.
work is Biden's good work is noticed worldwide.
Right. Thank you for
There's
saying
no
that.
doubt that he has done a great job in bringing back America from the brink, because when Biden was handed over the books, they were fucked. I mean, Trump had bled them dry. He paid out anything he can for all his mates. He put you in a bad position, but that's not mentioned on MSNBC, CNN, any one of them. They're not. They never bring up. Well, when Biden took over this government, it was this much in debt. It was
Yeah.
this much down the tubes here. No one's saying that. They're just saying, okay, you're
We
doing a
got the
good
best
job.
economy in the world right now
Yeah,
after
exactly.
a 100-year pandemic. The
There's a
best
lot-
economy.
Yes. We produce more
And
oil
no
and
one's-
gas than anybody in the world, by the way. Just want to throw that out there when they throw about, this, that, and the
Well-
other bullshit. We pump more, baby, than anybody.
This is the problem that Bernadette has been saying for a long time, is that their messaging is shit. That's the problem with the Dems. Their messaging is shit. They're
Well, I'm
not
here to
bragging.
stick my
They should be
chest out for
bragging.
Joe
They
Biden.
should-
If
we
he
should
ain't
be
gonna do
bragging
it,
a
I'll
whole
stick
lot
my
more.
chest out.
And more on the attack.
And
I'm
I
more
will
on the attack
motherfucking
side,
brag,
baby.
okay? Thank
I'm
you.
paying
Hey.
attention.
Shoot.
Yeah, no.
good.
Look, he's been a great president, and it's hard to say who's been the best president in your country, but he's certainly of the modern era
He's at the
been the
top
best
of that
president for your
list.
country.
He's up there at the
He
top.
is.
Hey, guess,
With what,
talking about list
with
and
what
president.
he had to work with coming
Where-
into this office, there has never been a president who has been denied the peaceful transition of power. Biden came into this office having nothing handed to him from Trump. Nothing.
Talking about
Everything
list.
was denied.
Where's Donnie on the list? Where's Donnie on the list? They made
That
a
was
list
the
of
bottom
presidents.
somewhere.
Several
Bottom,
months
baby.
in between the election and inaugural day. He's supposed to be getting all the information he needs to bring him up to power on day one.
On day
and
one.
Trump not only didn't do that, but he stole the shit
he
and
stole
took
the
it
shit
down to
and tried to
Mar-a-Lago
keep
with
shit.
him.
And don't think you've seen the last of that shit. There's still documents missing, and we all know. I don't know about you, but I know what's happening to him. Donnie's got those suckers in his pocket, and who wants to look at those documents? Putin. It's a chip in Donnie's pocket, some of these documents. They go deep, baby. And Donald Trump had no right to take them anywhere. But this bullshit right now that I'm sweating through is the time it is taking to hear a response from the Supreme Court on this immunity bullshit. This is making me worry, because it's making me think that the court might actually go, well, okay, we'll take it up. No, kiss my ass and fuck you.
I don't think that they're going to take it up, but I do think that there is some dissent going on, and that they're writing it out.
If there's
The
some
Supreme
dissent to this,
Court
I
should
want to
not be
hear.
deciding the future
Oh, you
of
know
America.
who's dissenting on it? You know
Yeah,
who's
Clarence
dissenting
Thomas
on it.
for one. Clarence Thomas
For
probably
one?
top of the damn list.
Yep. And he'll
And
get
it's
co-signed by
disgusting
his
because what we're talking about
little thieving buddy.
is what every child knows in this nation. No, you're not going to get away with everything. Mama's going to whoop your ass for that. And it's no different now. No, nobody has immunity. Somebody is going to have to pay for the crimes they committed, and we are all witness to the crimes that Donald Trump committed. There's no question about,
John.
He has his day in court. Let's get after it. Yes.
The Supreme Court should not be in a position to decide the future of American politics.
And
they
that's
are
what
there
that
to decide
decision is going to
crimes
be.
And
That decision that they're
they
pondering.
cannot be a panel of gods that make one man above the law for their purposes. This is outrageous.
That is the question
This
they
is
are
so-
pondering right now, Dave. You put it well. You know, when Jefferson
they
wrote
shouldn't
that
even
the
ponder.
separation between church and state, he said that the if I can get this right in my head, he said the opinions of men of religion have no business in government. And we see the decision out of Alabama. You see the overturning of Roe v. Wade.
They made law.
They made law. The
Which
opinions
some
of
like
men
church going
in
in.
their
law
religion.
defenders. They're
That's
supposed to
no
be law
business.
defenders, not lawmakers. That if you want to be a lawmaker, go join politics. Go be a fucking senator or something. But if you're a
Speaking-
Supreme Court judge, you have a responsibility to the people and making sure the law via the Constitution is held up, not
Yes.
you make it.
You want
You're not
political
gonna-
politics? I'll give you something right here. I'm fixing to tell you right here. One, Joseph Martinez came in with a $5 donation. He said, I am in my Brother's Keeper party. Vote blue. I am in my Brother's Keepers party. Because when it comes to religion, isn't that what the Bible teaches us to do? To give a quarter of your field to the poor? To lift them up? Yeah, that's what that means.
Yes.
That's what
We
churches.
are
That's
our
what
brother's
churches used to
keeper.
do.
Yes.
And speaking
Joseph, thank
speaking
you
of
very much.
lawmakers,
Wait a minute. And Louis Russo came back with another $10, Russo. Be careful, buddy. And said Donnie has more in that secret. Yeah. In that secret closet FBI did not open in his office. They are probably the most classified. Those are the ones I'm worried about, Louis. Because you know he did. And you know his intent. None of us have to sit out here and guess about this shit. We know his intent. And yet he convinces these maggots to follow him like a god. I don't get it.
Did not Trump threaten? I do believe, I haven't seen it. It was reported on the Midas Touch, but apparently in one of the statements he made the last couple of weeks, he said something about a wicked bomb that could destroy everything from New York to South Carolina.
Sure.
And now there's this big hullabaloo going on. That did he threaten America? Did he say that we've got this great bomb and give away a nuclear secret? Because that's a big friggin' bomb. Have you seen that, guys, on YouTube and
I have
CNN?
not. I have not. But the world.
I will post it.
We have
I will
advanced
post
through
it. I will
society
find it.
with the comfort of what we believe to be mutually assured destruction, Matt. If nuclear bombs start going off around this world, we all die. Everybody dies.
Mhm.
They die. We die. There might be somebody under a rock somewhere that's going to survive it and have to start this whole cycle all over again.
It will scorch Earth. It's a scorched Earth policy Trump has got.
Nobody
if I
wins,
can't have
baby.
it all, you don't get it. No
and
one gets it.
people like Donald Trump and Putin and Kim Jong-un, because have no doubt, Putin and Kim Jong-un and Z, those are the people that Donnie wants to rub elbows with. He wants to be the ruler of this country, just like Putin rules Russia, just like Z rules China, like Kim Jong-un rules North Korea. That's what Donnie wants, and we cannot give him that. Let me thank David Moore, who just came in with a $5 donation and said, y'all see Biden on Seth Meyers last night. Also, light that F-bomb, Bernadette. Go ahead,
How'd it go,
Bernadette. Go ahead,
guys?
give him one. Give him one. Give
How'd
him
you
an
go
IPA.
on that show?
Trump, okay? Fuck
There
Trump.
you go. Fuck Trump. There you go.
Shit.
There you go. We aimed at
But
the liver.
speaking of lawmakers,
Yes, sir.
when we take over, and
When
I'm,
we
I'm
take over.
being very optimistic, when we take over, we need to make a law that the Supreme Court is not eternal. They need to have term limits. That's the only way
wish
we're
we
gonna.
I wish
take
we could say
control.
we could get that. I don't see.
Well,
I
if
don't
we
see a
take
way
over
of
the
doing it.
Senate, if we take over the Senate and the Congress,
You know,
it's going to be
there's
a lot easier.
petitions out there on moveon.org, and there are other places that are holding petitions too. But I do know that moveon.org has a petition to set term limits on the Supreme Court, is specifically because of Clarence Thomas and his shenanigans.
Because of the possibility of corruption on the
y'all,
court.
there are things that we can do right now to set this shit in motion. Okay.
Do
And
two
we
for
can,
blue.
What
we
was
can
that?
call
What was that again,
our
Bernadette?
representatives and let them know how we feel about this. Call their office. You could call the Capitol Switchboard up in Washington, D.C., 202-224-3121. That'll get you to the Capitol Switchboard. You can talk to your representatives. You can talk to your senators. Let them know how you feel and how you're going to vote. And if they're a red senator, tell them you don't appreciate what they're doing.
Be
Holding
respectful.
up this, that, or the other. Okay? And do be respectful.
But get your point
be
across.
respectful.
That's doing two
I
for
want to
blue.
know. I want to know why Jim Jordan, Grassley, and Comey haven't been charged with conspiracy against the president, because this is all there. The evidence is all there. They knew that this informant was shaky.
Oh, the
and
guy
on,
that
on
the
shaky
Russian.
grounds.
Yeah. The
Yeah.
guy that was accusing the Bidens of getting bribe money from Burisma and all that bullshit came from Russian intelligence sources straight to this FBI informant, and the Republicans leaned heavily. Did I say heavily? They sat on it as the golden crown of evidence that Joe Biden did something. Well, that evidence disappeared, and the guy's been arrested. They let him go and then rearrested him because they said, "Hey, he's gonna leave."
A common sense judge in California that rearrested his ass and threw his ass back in jail.
You ain't
and
going nowhere, brother.
Out until he goes to court.
Yeah, because he had money available to leave
over
the country.
there. Well, we're dealing in Las Vegas, okay? And so his attorneys over there in Nevada, obviously, they even think that the attorneys were trying to get him out of the country.
Out of the country.
Specifically, yes. And so they need to be, putting a check on their asses
deep.
too. Oh yeah.
This is, we always talk about the maggots, the guy with the red hat, "Make America Great Again" with the bumper sticker on his truck and all that. Those are the ones we talk about a lot. But the power lies in these people that are manipulating the background, like Harlan Crow, one of the richest guys in the world. Are you shitting me? He's got a museum to Hitler in his fucking house. Tell you who he is? That's the Republican Party, baby. That's what they want. They want complete control. And there are wealthy people in this country that are willing to burn that money, baby. I did see where the Koch brothers.
Yeah,
pulled
well,
that up,
apparently this guy had enough money. He got airplanes, he got property, he got all kinds of shit. He could have just hopped on a plane and got the fuck up out of here. So I'm glad for the California judge that said, wait a minute.
Yeah, hold on, baby. You're a prime witness.
Bring
here.
his little motherfucking ass and put him in my court on Monday.
Oh, shit. And Louis Russo just reminded us Vegas is blue. Anywhere you find a large population of people, it is blue. Texas is they call us red. You go to San Antonio, go to Houston.
Red. The
go to
governor,
Corpus.
from what I understand, is there.
It's blue,
is
baby.
red, but Jackie Rosen, she's running for office over in Vegas, and she needs to be reelected because she's doing great things there.
Right there. You can two for blue here. That's what this is when we put this. Two for blue, $2, baby. There's the Senate, the address right there that you can go to. Rosen. Well, I can't read that because I'm getting my eyes fixed soon. Can't even read my own damn shit. I can't read it. Anyway, Rosen for Nevada. Yeah, I think it is. There's $2. Said $2. There's 2 for blue right there. You did something. It would make you. It's if you could do more than $2, that's great. Every dime counts. Believe me, in my own show, every dime counts. The $50 donation I get is just as important as that $2 donation, because it all is combined up to make this thing run. Which reminds me, I got a bone to pick with y'all. Really, as a whole, if there was a button here, and I don't have one, it's supposed to pop up there on the screen every once in a while. Y'all get a pen and pencil. My post office box number is Post Office Box 260044, Corpus Christi, Texas 78426. Y'all got that?
Yep.
Because every day, John goes to the post office. It's a long drive. John slowly takes out that key. Oh, today's going to be the day. There's going to be a postcard in there. And I put that key in there and turn it. Boy, the anticipation is just building up. And then I open it. Y'all need to send me a freaking postcard.
Y'all want to hear that again? Please, I put it in the chat. A link to John's post office box is in the chat. You ain't even got to write it down.
It's a personal thing. You don't have to send nothing. You don't have to put no money in there or nothing. Just a postcard.
Just say
I just paid $186 for that damn box again, and I'm thinking, damn, somebody's got to send me a postcard. So there you go.
Please send him a postcard.
Dude, that's 2 for blue.
Okay.
2 for blue. Send John a postcard. Yeah.
Really? That's how much it costs to have a box?
Yes, they are expensive.
Yes,
I know. I got one.
I have
too.
a small box, Joe.
Yes, that's
It's
a
a
small
small box.
box.
If I get a package, they put a key in there. Then I go over to the locker.
I paid $12 and they gave me a combination.
How much?
That was a long time ago.
That was a very long time ago,
like
Joe.
That anymore, Joe.
That was back. That's how far. That's how far.
No, Joe. It's not like that anymore, Joe.
Nope.
Well, nobody ever sent me anything.
You forgot. We have Louis DeJoy in the post office now.
Yes,
Yeah, we need
and
to
it has made an impact because my post office is a very small post office. It's only open for 2 hours a day, Monday through Friday. And if you come in late, tough shit. But it was all just full of post office boxes. Well, now when I go in there, there is a whole wall of post office boxes that are just gone, were removed. So essentially half of the volume of that post office was cut out. You know, I don't know how many boxes they rent out nowadays. Probably, you know, it is probably a struggling. The post office is probably struggling because look at prime example. I'm going to give you a prime example because last night we're sitting here. We got a new cage, a kennel for Vicky and her puppies, and it's about 5 foot in an octagon shape. There's a lot of room in there. Well, yesterday Tyler was in there petting the puppies, and he said, "Well, they need a bed." And Tyler went on his Amazon account and he found a dog bed, and he purchased it last night, and it was after dark, so I'm guessing somewhere around 7:30, 8 o'clock last night. That thing was on my porch this morning. Tell me how that happens.
Wow.
It blew me away.
Not very far away is my guess.
I think there's one in Robstown. I heard news that they had built one over there, but I didn't know the process, if it was done and operating or what. But evidently,
they didn't send a drone and just drop it in your front yard.
I wonder. I go back and check my security cam, see if it just drops out of the air. I was amazed by that. I really was this morning.
Wow.
Because it was last night.
I didn't know that.
He placed that order last night, and this morning the damn thing was on the porch.
Mm-hmm.
I just, but again, relating that to the Postal Service and everything, a lot of people don't send packages through the mail. A lot of people send them through FedEx or UPS or some delivery service or something. So they have a lot more competition than they used to.
Yeah, I spoke to an Amazon delivery lady this afternoon, and I said, "They didn't give you one of those vans?" She goes, "No, I'm a contractor. They always call me whenever they got too much to deliver."
Really? My
so
post guy
business
that brings
must be
my mail
good.
to the house here, uh, he drives his own truck. He contracts mail delivery, but I've had that guy for years. Thank goodness,
Wow.
because he'll bring packages to my house. He knows he likes me. At least somebody does around here. He likes
So
me. So
Yeah.
if I get a
breaking
package, he
breaking
will not
news,
leave it at
John.
that
You know,
post box down there at the road.
News flash.
Newsflash. They're
What?
starting to do the count in Michigan.
Outstanding. We're gonna know.
Um,
Who's gonna be
so
the winner?
one of the largest counties, population and/or size-wise, is Oakland, and Joe Biden is holding 82.5% based on that, with 12.5% uncommitted and 2.5% for Marianne because she used to actually live in Oakland County and had a church down there.
Oh,
So she's got a fan base.
Yeah,
She does.
she's well known in the area.
She
Hey, let
is
me
Wow.
catch
well
up.
known in the
Let
area.
me catch up real quick because I am way behind. 10 minutes ago, this conversation has been going on, and Brittany Stanley came in with a $5 donation and said, and this is right out of her, this is the truth, baby. Donald handed Biden a pile of poop. Biden made it into a compost to help us grow.
There you go.
I like the way she put
Well
that.
said.
Brittany,
Don't
thank you
don't
for
say
that. That was well said.
don't say
And
ketchup again. I had to duck.
hey,
I thought Trump had tossed a bottle
And
of
Tony
ketchup.
D came in with a $5 donation and said, Donald wants the world. He does. He wants to be one of the big boy players. He wants a piece of it. Thank you, Tony. And
He wants
Riley
your
came
money.
in. Riley Lab came in with a $5 donation and said, I'll send another $5 when a president arrives, when a postcard arrives in the mail, in the box, BDF. I'm going to hold you to it, Ricky. Put a card, please. Put a card in the mail. John, it's getting depressing, man. It really is. And Gizzle, my bell, came in with a
Giselle.
$5. Gazelle, I'm sorry.
Giselle.
Gazelle,
Giselle,
my
my
bell.
bell.
Well, that makes better sense, doesn't it? Rhymes a
Okay.
little bit better, huh? Came in with a
Yes.
$5 donation, said, keep up the good work. Praying for you guys. Baby, we'll take every prayer that goes up, baby. We'll take them here. And Louis Russo came back with another $2 and said, what size shirt do you wear, John? A large. That's what I wear, a large. My T-shirts, and y'all know my T-shirts. I get proud when I'm out. I was at that Democratic thing, event I went to the other day. And after I was sitting there talking to somebody, said, well, aren't you the guy that always wears those shirts? Yep, that's me. Not the guy with the beard, but no, the guy with the shirts. And I told him, yes, I have over 400 T-shirts that this Blue Dot family has sent me over the last 7.5 years. Over 400. I have a quilt made by one of our Blue Dots of some of my favorite ones that I can't wear out in public, or most of them I can't. Get in a fight with somebody that I just cherish. So yeah, John's always looking for a new shirt, baby. Always, and I've got them that just say "fuck Trump." That's it, just right on the front of the shirt. No ambiguity there. So, but I have this one, and I like this one. Vote.
Yeah.
It removes
If
know,
if I was to
Go
go
on,
to your
Jack.
house, John,
Yes.
and those shirts that are sent out to those who are purchasing them, who supplies them? I mean, who sends them?
People, Blue Dots.
No. I'm talking about the ones like the one for Bernadette.
Oh,
Oh, those
this
come from the
shirt.
spring store.
That is from
Yes.
the
They
spring
come-
store.
They come from California.
Right.
California,
baby. You bet.
I'm gonna have to learn how to get onto those sites.
You can go to
You know, I'm
You
very-
could go to
bluedot.texas.com.
bluedot.texas.com and
And
click
link.
the spring or click the store, and it will take you over to the site, and you could scroll through and
Oh.
see all the different
You
kind
can
of
get the
shirts there.
Bernadette
And then
Boom
when you get to
shirt.
Bernadette, you
Yeah.
order your Bernadette,
Get
and
your
in
Bernadette
the
shirt.
checkout, you type in the word "boom" and
Boom.
get 10% off your discount
Hey,
off
what?
your order. Just
Ooh.
like that.
Boom. Just right in, boom.
Because I
we all
would I
know-
would very much be proud to walk around with one like that. So that's what I'm going to do.
Awesome.
go.
And
And
I'm
if
gonna
you
go
don't
to
know how to
John's
do
house.
it, you
Oh,
get
wait.
one of them kids to do it for you because they know how to do it.
That's what
I
I
got
rely
kids
on.
for.
I
Yes.
rely on that. Find somebody
That-
younger than you, Joe. Just tell them what you want. They'll go over there and tap it all out. Next thing you know, they're
Absolutely. That's
done.
what I got kids for.
That's how I got a dog
Yep.
bed this morning. My kid wanted a tappity, tappity, tappity. You want a dog bed, Dad? I bought you one. Well, there you go.
There
And
you
it was
go.
there. So I don't know how to do all that.
I
shit,
want
but they
to
do.
ask the guys, you guys, not ask, suggest,
What?
or wonder about why hasn't the GOP or whoever's in control of the Mueller report, that should be released unredacted now. It can be released unredacted. There's no reason for it not to be released unredacted.
Absolutely
And it will
not.
help to prove Democratic point and how, Trump
I'm-
is so evil. So
I'm
I
not
think,
up on that right now.
really, who's in control of that? Who says release that report unredacted? Who makes that judgment?
Good question.
That would be up to
That would be
Biden,
the
I
attorney-
guess, because
Oh, let Joe
don't
Biden
even know who
that
declassify
would
it.
be a decision of
Attorney General.
the Attorney General would be the
well,
deciding
because
factor on
There you go.
something
the
is to
because the
is redacted.
Department of the DOJ is under the executive branch. That's
Yeah.
why I say Biden.
Yeah, Joe Biden should declassify that information.
Yes,
He could.
yes. Because
He could.
certainly the GOP would do it in a
Popping
heartbeat
champagne.
if it was reversed.
We have a name. What?
But that will give someone. See, the problem is the MAGA nuts don't read, but there are still a lot of intelligent people out there that are backing Trump for the wrong reason. Because you got money doesn't mean you're intelligent. Let's put it
Well,
this way.
that's true.
Yeah, I agree with
They can't read. They can't read past 5 letters.
Because lots of people win the lotto that haven't been to school.
that
And
just
then there's
Coggins?
lots of
Elon
people-
Musk.
And then there's Elon Musk, yeah. Inheritance. People inherit money that never worked for it. But,
Oh,
there's a lot of people with lots of money who are dumb as shit.
Yep. Hey, guess
So,
what? I
you know-
won. I won last night. I went and turned in my ticket, and they gave me $11.
Oh,
Right.
right, yeah.
Hey, outstanding. Hey,
Is
for
that
those that haven't
was
seen
that
it in the
800
chat,
million?
Yeah. We have
I have
Yeah,
not
won
worried about my.
$11.
I think my son bought a lotto ticket for tonight. So
Oh, I bought $11 worth. I said,
think he only
double
bought
your
one.
money.
it only
Double or
takes one.
nothing.
It's just got to be one.
Yeah.
Hey, I
Double
just
your
seen
luck.
this in the chat. I want to announce this. I love it. Just Coggins is Inga. Just and Inga are going to have a boy, and his name will be Mateo. I love it. Ain't that
Mateo.
sweet? If everybody, I want
One boy,
everybody to
one
let
girl.
Just and Inga know just how happy we are that they're going to have, and a boy. They already know, and got that name ready.
Congratulations.
Everything is ready, baby. I love it. Outstanding, Justin Inga. I love. That's the kind of shit. That's family shit. That's what I'm talking about when I talk about this Blue Dot family in my heart. That's what I'm talking about. This conversation that goes on in this chat within this Blue Dot family. That's
Do you think Nikki Haley
That's
should
what
be still in the race, or do you think she should drop out?
oh no,
No,
I want
she's
to
Mm.
stay
I
in
think
there.
she should stay.
I
She's
think she
getting
should stay.
I think she should stay.
She said she was going to
13.7%
stay,
right now.
so don't lie.
Yep. That's
Don't
right,
lie.
Richard Chick. She's getting good. She, considering who she's fighting against and what she's fighting for,
She's
she's
getting
doing
good
quite
numbers.
well.
I
Yeah.
think her
Yeah.
biggest problem will be money. If she runs out of money, she won't be able to stay. in.
Well,
Yeah, and
yes,
the Coke
wasn't it?
industry just pulled their money
Yeah.
out of her.
Yeah, they pulled
That's
out.
gonna be a
'cause
big
they
hit
figured
to her.
It was a losing battle, probably.
Yeah. Oh, I
But
hope
they
she
are still
stays in
going
as long
to
as she
support
can.
her.
She says
But
she's
they
going to
did
Super
say that they're
Tuesday,
still going to
so
push for her.
Yeah.
Yes.
she needs
No,
to stay in.
she's-
I'm with Jeanette
she's
Miller.
not
She needs-
stupid.
yes. Yeah.
Time for
Oh, look at
credits, dear.
Oh, is it time?
Time for credits.
Time
Yes.
for credits.
Yes. But I'm wondering how Trump can
Oh
afford.
shit!
Oh, wait, let's see.
It was hidden. It didn't scroll. I got a donation. I got to call this guy out, Adam Hewitt. The the Tommy Chong of my head, came in with a $5 donation and said, "I'll send
There
you
he
a
is.
gift that will keep giving. Check your post office. Coming from Minnesota. Vote blue. You can't bitch if you don't vote. Trump."
That-
Fuck Trump.
That's right.
Hey,
Adam's got
Adam,
his hand
thank
up.
you very much, brother. I'll be looking for it.
Adam, John,
I not
Adam
only
has
like
his
his
hand
voice, I
up.
like his attitude. Talk about a guy
Yes.
that is upbeat. He's got a thing for making the world a better place, and he actually does shit to do that. So, Adam,
Yes,
yeah,
and
he's one of them little heroes of mine that really gets out there and enlightens your day.
Well, he's got his hand up, so
Does
get
he?
him up here.
Oh,
Yes.
shit, he does. Well, I'm getting my eyes fixed. Did I tell you all that today? I went to the
Yeah, you
pharmacy.
told us.
I am. I got the drops for my eyes. I'm going to start doing them
Alright.
any day.
Don't forget to put 'em in.
I got the time. I have to be
I'm
there
in.
at 9:30 in the morning. Hello, Adam. How you doing, brother?
Yeah, just doing okay up here. We went from 65 yesterday to we're at about 15 right now.
Holy shit, I'm going to pray for you. Am I lying? Listen to that
Yeah.
guy and put the name Tommy Chong in your head.
Wait a minute.
I swear that's him. It's,
Beautiful here
yeah,
today.
brother, we
Like
were up
60.
to 89 today, but let me see. Day after tomorrow, I think the high is going to be 50.
Yeah,
And the
we
day
just
after
dropped,
that,
like,
it's going to be 84. So that's
Yeah.
South Texas. We get one cold blast, and then it turns around and goes away and gets warm again.
yeah, we're
Wow.
supposed to be 65, 70 by this coming weekend.
Yeah. I think
So we
spring is
just-
coming
yeah.
early, brother. I do.
Oh, I hope so.
We went, Marcia, when she was amazed when she had to leave the house. And
Yeah.
she's in the commented how thick the bluebonnets are so early. This is just
Oh, yeah.
February, and the bluebonnets are already thick out here. And they're
Well,
beautiful. Just
nothing's
looks like
nothing's
you're looking out to a
nothing's
lake.
showing. No green showing here except
No?
indoors under the lights.
Here you go, brother. So keep that green going, buddy. Don't want to lose that shit.
Yeah,
Anyway.
but yeah, I just kind of found it kind of bizarre today when I was watching a little bit of news and the Supreme Court is taking up all this stuff about social media and stuff right now.
Yeah.
And they're talking about all this. Now, why don't they just take up the stuff and get it out of everyone's head about the immunity first?
There you go. Yeah, there's a lot
Get
of other
that
shit
out of
going
the
on in
way.
the court
But
right now,
don't
but
just put
everybody's
that-
holding
yeah.
their breath for this immunity shit. And in my
Don't be
opinion,
putting that to the
they
back
have already
burner.
taken too much time to make this decision.
Exactly.
Because that's telling me, oh, you have a question about it. No, there should be no question here. The
You
13th
guys-
Court of
Exactly.
Appeals pretty well.
That's
yeah,
not
we're good.
how the court works. Those cases
Yeah.
probably were booked long before Trump decided to take his shit to the court. Okay?
It's
Boy,
just so weak.
I want that decision. I want them to come
I
out and
understand
just say
that.
Right
the lower
now.
court ruling stands.
But this is the Supreme Court. They don't have to do anything that we want them to do.
Yeah,
Obviously.
CT.
Anyway, I guess we ought to
did
wrap
you-
it up.
What do you
for the evening.
guys? What do you guys? Sorry, just get this one off quickly. What do you guys think of the new death knell of the RNC with Lara Trump now being there?
Yeah.
I mean, that was all settled, wasn't it? That she's in control of the money. It's going to go to Trump. That won't tell
They're
them to blow
already
up.
dead and they're fucking broke, so it don't make any difference.
Yeah.
She ain't gonna raise no more money for them.
I think there's a whole lot of
Well-
conservatives starting to see the handwriting on the wall with the whole Trump
Yeah.
thing.
Oh, yeah.
He's
It's all
bleeding-
about a
he's
family
bleeding 'em
operation,
dry.
baby. It's no different
Yep.
than a mob family, and that's exactly what the Trump organization looks like all the time. It's just
All
a
the
mob
time.
organization, and it shows. We're trying to install Laura Trump as head of the Republican National Committee, and she's already out there talking about they're going to spend every dime on Donnie's defense because he is their Lord and Savior. He's the only one keeping their asses out of jail because he's trying to keep his own ass out of jail, and that's the only reason.
Well, good
He's
luck with
fighting
that.
so
I
hard.
hope that
Yeah,
works
good
for
luck.
her as well, because you know
I hope it turns out the same way.
she's part of that criminal enterprise too.
Anyway, I guess we better start wrapping it up. Maybe we'll get out of here at an appropriate time. Anyway, Adam, thank you for coming in, brother. I appreciate the shit out of it.
I just hopped in for a little bit. Kind of busy. Got some people coming in from Seattle tomorrow.
Well,
So, just cleaning the
I'm not
house.
lying. Every time I get to talk to you, I always leave with a little bit of a smile on my face because you
Well,
are
I
an
hope
upbeat
so.
individual, and the fact I like your voice anyway.
Hey, and I always leave smiling after I listen to this too.
Well,
And listen
see,
and
it's
hear you
mutual
talk, I mean,
benefit here. See,
it works both
we
ways.
are getting something out of this
both
shit.
ways here.
Well, I appreciate you coming in, brother.
You bet. And check your mailbox. I don't know how long. I'll probably send it out tomorrow, but however long it takes from Minneapolis to get down there, that's how long it'll be. Couple days.
I'll look. I hope I stimulated some postcards and shit because it's depressing. Go up there all that way and go in there. Oh shit, nothing.
Something will be coming.
Yeah, something. I hope so.
You bet. You bet. Well, you have a great night,
I'm
guys.
gonna go in there and tell him I want my money back. It didn't work. The damn thing didn't work. I want my money
right.
back. There you go. Anyway, Adam, take care of yourself, brother.
You bet. You guys too.
Ozzy.
Yo.
Thank you, brother, for
Light
coming
was
in.
on. That's
The light
all
was
right.
on.
You dragged me in. I was prepared to sit
I know
there and
you were
listen to
down
a
there
nice
just
show.
minding your own business, and there you go.
And then you grabbed
Every
me by
time
the.
I try to get out, they drag me back in. We appreciate the perspective from outside, buddy.
My pleasure. My pleasure. Good night, America.
Good night, Australia. That was heavy on the conversation down here. Dave, by the way, your country was heavy in the conversation down here. Do you know how many people I know want to move to Australia?
A lot of people from America.
yeah, a lot of people I know. Let's go to Australia.
Well,
anyway.
Our borders are open. Our borders are open.
Yeah, your borders are open, baby. No problem there. Ozzy, take care of yourself.
Yeah.
Let me slip in
I will.
quick.
Thank you.
You bet. A quick thank you to Corey Barton, who came in with another $5. Corey, thank you very much. And let me see, Joe.
Yes, sir.
Got to get rid of all these guys first, and then I'm alone with the ladies. See, I'm not stupid.
Of course.
Of course, brother. Anyway,
we always save the best for last.
That's what I do. And anyway, take care of yourself. Thank you for coming in. Tell Maria I said hi and all that stuff.
No problem.
Give her my best.
No problem. I'm gonna have to wear my winter clothes for tomorrow because I've been doing a little exercise. I do a mile, not 1 mile, 1 hour a day at the track. I've got to lose weight.
Oh,
yes,
lose weight. Well, keep
yes,
it up,
I have
brother.
to lose
keep
weight. Oh yeah, I have to lose weight and also have to keep my A1Cs down because, like I said, they took away my Toshiba.
I know what A1C is. Yeah, I watch TV. I see the commercials.
All right.
All right, Joe. Take care
of yourself.
Have
a good night. Love you all.
You too, brother. Love you back. Oh, man. And let me see. Miss Chick.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, darling.
You're welcome.
I appreciate you.
I'm just trying to keep up with all the tickers and stuff.
Oh, man. It's a job, ain't it?
It's a job.
Oh, I love it. We're gonna have a baby in the family. I love that. That was so cute. Made my night. Anyway, you got somebody you want to thank tonight?
Well, I will just call out some people that were called out recently because I couldn't pick anybody today.
Oh, that's okay. Been a busy day for me too.
Right. So we're gonna thank a few people that shared here this past couple weeks.
Somebody
John
shared
Brown
this
in
shit.
Michigan, Bill Capps in Illinois, Tommy Gillum in Texas, John Knox in Florida, Rose Harper in California, and Darren George in New Jersey. Thank you.
Outstanding. Thank you all for sharing this shit. The family grows because you share this shit, and you can do that right down there. One of them buttons, you like, share, and subscribe. You should have already hit all three of them by now.
If you haven't, we've already gone up another 100 this week again.
We have. The numbers are really impressive. This family grows, but it's not growing because of me, baby. It's because of y'all. That's why this family grows.
You're sharing that shit.
They're sharing that shit. That's the way it works. Thank you, Mr. Chick.
You're welcome, John.
And Bernadette, baby, I can't believe you made it through the whole show. You need to go sit down and relax your lungs the rest of the night.
I am sitting. I am sitting.
Good.
And as you can hear, it's still there. But they say what doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
Oh,
so,
shit.
Bring it.
Have you got a cape yet? Are you flying through the air and bending steel with your hands yet? Because I'm telling you. Darling, we appreciate your voice so much. Thank you.
Just blowing shit up, that's all.
That's it. That's Bernadette's job. is blowing
right.
shit up, and she does a damn good
I
job.
appreciate everybody that comes in here and do what you do, and everybody who's um, sharing super chats and sharing their time and spending their money. And,
Being a
this
part
is
of this.
why we do this, because you
Yes,
guys
we're
are
here.
keeping us on the air, and we appreciate it very much. And so, yeah, come use your voice, come spend some time and get on the air. And
Yeah.
you too can say, fuck Trump.
Fuck Trump, right here. You could come on here and let the world hear you say that. Indeed.
Absolutely.
And
And
Gazelle
I won't charge you
Bassett,
too much for saying
thank you. Just became a Patreon member. Thank you very much,
right
darling.
on.
And our Patreon membership has grown, and that's the way. Are you shitting me? Look at there. Uncle Fatty just came in with a $10 donation and said, sneaking in the back door just to ring that bell, baby, fuck MAGA, and do your homework. There you go, baby. Where's my banger? That's all you have to do. Do a little bit of homework. If you hear a story, check a little bit into it. Find out what it's all about. Find out, especially right now, Super Tuesday's coming out in Michigan. We'll see what's happening up there right now. It's time to vote all over this country, so make sure you're prepared. Make sure you got your registration right, and get in there and find out who the candidates are, and vote blue, baby, down that ticket all the way. And until then, like I said, stay tuned, baby, because there's a lot coming down the pike, and the entertainment value alone is going to be putting us through the roof. Anyway. Again, thank you to all of those who donated tonight. Those names going by that you see are on our Patreon members. Thank you very much for supporting this show. Some of them have been long-time Patreon members, and baby, that's what pays the bills. That's what gives me the post office box. So make sure you go to the post. Anyway, I love you all for being here. I needed this tonight. My family's been through some rough days the last few days. And this family always lifts me up, and I appreciate the hell out of that. Anyway, all that other mushy shit. Until we meet again on Thursday. Another Blue Dot family meeting. So until then, happy trails to you, baby. Put a smile on your face and give that shit away. Y'all say good night.
All right. Good night.
Good night, everybody.